Hey everyone, welcome. Today we are going to dive deep into a champion that, let's be honest, is probably just sitting in your vault collecting dust. But what if I told you she's actually the key to unlocking some of the absolute hardest content in the game? Yeah, let's get into it. Does this boss just feel completely impossible, like you need a full team of maxed out top-tier legendaries to even scratch it? You are not alone, I promise you. This is a massive wall for so many mid-game players.
But what if there was a way to farm this dungeon consistently? And what if, as the man himself, Hades says, it requires zero, that's right, zero legendaries? This, my friends, is where the game completely changes.
So here's the game plan. We're going to talk about the problem, introduce our secret weapon, break down the core mechanic that makes her so special, and then show you exactly how to use her to crush 3 different endgame bosses.
All right, so you're in the mid-game, right? You got a decent roster of level 60 champs, you kind of get how gearing works, but then you run into bosses like the Iron Twins, or Nightmare Clan Boss, or the Hydra, and it just feels like they're playing a totally different game.
And that common feeling starts to creep in that you're just missing that one lucky pull, that one game-changing legendary champion to get you over the hump. But the real key, it might be way, way more accessible than you think.
So, what's the answer? Well, let me tell you, it's not some void Lego you've got a 0.5% chance of pulling. Nope, it's a rare champion from the Dark Elves faction.
And here she is, Painkeeper. Because she's a rare, she gets overlooked, or worse, used as food all the time. This is a huge mistake. Seriously, as Hades always warns, you do not get rid of this champion.
And just look at her. Her whole design screams elite warrior. And believe me, her skill kit is just as focused and just as deadly.
So what makes this one rare so unbelievably powerful? Well, it all comes down to one skill, her A3, Combat Tactics. It reduces the cooldown of all ally skills by 1 turn. Simple, right? But oh, it's so much more. See, that one ability is the engine for what we call unkillable or immortal teams. She makes it possible for champs with these crazy powerful long cooldown skills to just use them over and over and over again.
And the loop is just beautifully simple. Your main eater or Emic puts up the unkillable buff. The boss hits you for a bajillion damage, but you don't die. Then the Painkeepers use their A3, resetting the cooldown, and boom, the unkillable goes right back up. Your team literally cannot die.
Okay. Theory is great, but let's see it in action. Our first target, Iron Twin Stage 15. This is probably one of the most popular and game-changing uses for her.
Now the core idea is pretty straightforward. One champion who provides an unkillable buff, 2 or 3 Painkeepers, and then 1 or 2 damage dealers. The specific champs can vary, but the speeds are everything. So getting the speeds just right is absolutely crucial. These stats here are from Necrum's successful runs, and you can see how tightly packed those top 4 speeds are. This is what we call a speed tune, and it's non-negotiable. So if you're going to build this, you got to focus on these points. Speed is king. Your unkillable champ has to be faster than the boss, period. You need to book her A3, no question. And your damage dealer needs enough accuracy to actually land their stuff. Get that right, and you're golden. But here's the best part. Painkeeper isn't just for the Iron Twins. Oh no. This exact same core concept makes her an absolute MVP for 2 other massive endgame bosses. For Clan Boss, she's the heart of the legendary budget unkillable team with a man-eater. And for Hydra, she enables a taunt loop with Emic, which lets you completely neutralize one of the most annoying Hydra heads. Now, for the Clan Boss team, that speed tune is super strict. But if you nail it, you can survive all 50 turns and get the top chests from Ultra Nightmare. That is a massive boost for any account's progression. And for Hydra, just like Bronco shows us, you can build a team that just loops a taunt forever. This is a much more advanced, kind of creative use that just shows her incredible versatility. It's awesome. Okay, so now you've seen the insane potential that's just been sitting there locked away in this one rare champion. So let's recap what this actually means for your account. I mean, look at this. She is the engine that makes all of these top-tier, low-budget strategies even possible. One champion, 3 solutions to the biggest walls in the endgame? That's insane value. So here's the crucial point, your homework. Check your champion storage right now. Do not feed your Painkeepers. Peep at least 3 if you can. And then start looking at your gear differently. Prioritize speed and start planning which one of these teams you're going to build first.
This is really about shifting your whole mindset. You don't have to just sit around and wait for luck to bless you with a good pull. You have the tools, right now, to build an incredibly powerful, incredibly consistent team today.
You know, this really makes you wonder, what other hidden gems are just sitting in our vaults, waiting to be discovered? Let me know what you guys think. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.